I have to give DC a round of applause because it at least seems to me that they're trying to fix themselves and seeing what works and what doesn't work, which is something we can't say with Marvel and especially Disney, as DC has canceled the Gay Robin comic book series. I mean, why would they change the character that drastically when he was already established and acted a certain way? And for them to change his character out of the blue like that just didn't make sense. And well, it backfired on DC Comics, and that wasn't the only cancellation that we saw, as we also saw DC Comics canceling their bisexual Superman character, Jonathan Kent, due to lack of sales, being another massive flop for DC Comics. And well, the same result is happening to the Gay Robin comic book series. DC Comics cancels Gay Robin. The Tim Drake Robin title isn't popular enough with fans to carry its own weight. Go figure, that is what happens when you change an already established character and impose your identity politics upon them. And that being your number one priority, it is going to fail because you are focusing on a small group of people in order to appease them rather than the vast majority. And the thing is if you actually created an original character with a compelling backstory who has struggles that many people could relate to, it could be a success. But for some odd reason, no one wants to do it. We've seen it with Disney especially, having taken beloved IPs and franchises and changing them by implementing identity politics, such as with the race and gender swaps that we've been seeing countless and countless of times. And what happens? They continue to fail. After only 10 issues, DC Comics has canceled the Gay Robin, which comes with the solicitations for the June 2023 comics. Robin was changed to a gay bisexual character by DC Comics back in 2021 with the release of Batman Urban Legends number 6 after being straight for 30 years in the comics. And that's the problem. Characters tend to act in a certain way for a very long time, and out of the blue they change. It isn't no surprise on why companies continue to face backlash upon backlash because of decisions such as this, and also the failures and loss of money that comes along with it. The end of issues features Robin, who previously dated girls, coming out and accepting a date from his friend Bernard after the pair battle chaos monsters. The Gay Robin is Tim Drake, who got his own series last September, but we see it wasn't popular enough with fans to carry its own weight, as DC Comics has now canceled the title. Last year, also saw the Gay Superman ongoing canceled by DC Comics, but relaunched with only a mini-series. I mean, what a surprise. Companies continue to not listen to fans and what they want to see, but rather continue down on their own path in La La Land, where it continues to fail. And no one asked for these changes, and that's why no one is buying these comics, which leads to them not performing well and ultimately being canceled, because no one is interested in purchasing it. And then what happens? You have people blame the failure of either movies, shows, or comics, in this case, labeling people as being anti-LGBTQ+, racist, sexist, or whatever it may be, because they aren't buying or supporting the things that they want, because simply many don't find it to be interesting in the slightest and see past the BS. Especially when you have beloved characters or franchises that are involved that get changed out of the blue and ruined for many, knowing that these companies are virtue signaling to groups by implementing gender and race swaps to an already established universe with identity politics. People see past it, and it continues to fail time and time again for these companies. And with that failure also comes along the losses in profits and the loss of the fan base. Just as what we have been seeing with Marvel and Disney, and in this case, it has failed for DC Comics. But I have to give props in that DC is at least learning by the looks of it by not continuing the storyline of Robin, something that Disney seems to not understand. And with all of that in mind, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.